Congratulations, Cam. What was your reaction to getting that call from Cincinnati?
Man, honestly, man, I was just so excited I couldn't even say any words. Well, definitely, man. It was just a dream come true, you could say. My visit there was amazing. Just to even get picked up by a team, especially the Bengals, is, surreal to me right now. And even though Coach, Zach, he played at the great University of Nebraska, man, it makes it even better.
Well, take me through your visit here. What made it so amazing for you coming in here, and what was that connection like?
Honestly, man, the staff is great. Everybody on the staff, I could say. Even from when I got to the airport through communication of me getting from place to place, they were on time with everything, and just very professional, you could say, with everything they do. And I really got along with their DB coach, man. We had a great time in there. We were just kicking it, not even talking about football, and we ran out of time. But that's the type of conversations that you want to have with coaches and have that relationship.
So did you kind of leave feeling like, man, I feel like I might end up at Cincinnati that day?
It's crazy because I did.
You remember if it was Coach Burks was the one you were chopping it up with?
I believe so, yes, sir.
What did you like about him in your interaction with him?
Man, he's just a real guy, man. He doesn't give you any fake stuff, I could say. Our conversations was as genuine as possible, and he just, let me know everything, basically that I would be coming in to do, and what he expected from, a rookie to come in, produce.
Cam, did you tell anybody that you thought that maybe you'd end up with the Bengals after the visit went so well?
I was not at all, man. I didn't. I kind of kept it to myself. I told my agent, he marked down some things, but other than that, no, I didn't.
How do you think you fit in this defense, given what you know about it?
Man, honestly, I feel like I fit great. I'm very versatile, and they can put me either at corner, nickel, or safety. So, I have the opportunity, come in there and help the defense out, and hopefully we get back to that Super Bowl and make something happen.
Cam, who are your favorite corners to watch and to study?
Honestly, man, I've studied after Jalen Ramsey a lot, man. Key to lead. I just love their footwork, man. Getting off the press man and getting out their breaks fast as possible. That's one thing I worked on during the offseason was getting out of my breaks as fast as possible and, no false steps. And I told that to every coach that I met with, and that's one thing that I really harped on during the offseason because you can see in my film, I get high and, I'm 1 second late off a PB or a pick, and, I get really frustrated with myself because I want to be great. So, that's one thing I was really working on. But Jalen Ramsey, key to lead. Jair Alexander, it's a couple of guys.
Cam, one thing that the coaches brought up is how you coming here can raise the competitiveness level up in the cornerback room. What kind of competitor are you?
Honestly, man, I just want to be first. And that's in everything I do. I don't care if we're playing, badminton or, tennis, soccer. I don't know, any sport possible. I always want to be first, and I promise you that once I come in there and get in that deep room, they'll feel my presence. Just because I'm a competitor, dog, I love it. You say I can't do something, I show you that I can, and it's always been like that.
How much has your background, having played quarterback and wide receiver, improved your, make your ball skills so good on the other side of the football, route recognition? How much better are you in the secondary having played those offensive positions?
It helps me so much. I could say, just making that transition from, playing quarterback and being recruited as that, having to learn, looking at the defense from the offensive view. And then when I got the cornerback, it was, the total opposite. So, just getting to that position, I really had to, get in there with Coach Fisher at Nebraska. And he, took me down from the bottom of nothing into what I am now. But, it helps me a lot, because I know formations, I know down and distance, different things on the field that can help me out. But, it works, man. It helps me when needed.
Cam, Coach Taylor was talking about how you're a guy that brings juice to practice, and that's something they liked a lot. Where does that come from, and kind of why are you built that way?
Kind of always had it, man. I'm a kid from 334, man, Montgomery, Alabama. I was born and raised there. And I feel like, any guy that, is from here, we have a different type of juice. Juice came from, me playing quarterback and me playing after, Cam Newton and had him number one and everything. But, I transferred over to being a DB, and, I feel like my drip is cool in the game, and, I just play with that tenacity that a lot of players don't play with, so I call it juice.
Do you know Daxton Hill at all?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, he played in Michigan. When we played him a couple of years, so I was at Nebraska.
Do you have a relationship with him by chance?
I wouldn't say not too much, but we will most definitely. I'll tell you that.
You both ran a 4.38 40-yard dash. So
Yes, sir.
You think there's a race in the future of the two top picks?
We can make that happen. I told you, I'm a competitor, man. I'm not going to say no.
So, as a competitor, how much do you look forward to practicing against Jamar Chase and T. Higgins?
That was the first thing I thought about. I can't wait. Honestly, man, like I said, like Coach said, I bring the juice at practice, and it's just like the game. And you feel me? Like, just going against those top receivers like that and just helping my game so much to where, guarding other receivers won't be as hard. I can't wait to get out there and, actually, get to practicing one-on-ones with those guys.
Sounds like you've had a smile on your face since you got that phone call from the Bengals. Is that the case? Are you on cloud nine?
Man, it is the case. I've been smiling since I've been on the phone with you guys too, man. I promise you. Ever since I saw the area code and the the city and state, I was very excited, man.
So besides the versatility, what's the best part of your game?
Very physical, man. Like you said, ball skills as well. But I feel like I'm a very physical corner, safety-wise, nickel, whatever you want to put me. But I'm not scared to hit. A lot of guys, won't put their head in there, but I will. And with anybody, I don't care how big you are or anything, the hype or not. But, that's what I feel like I bring to the table.
Do you remember when you were here, Cam? How recently was that?
Like maybe 3 weeks ago, maybe.
Okay.
2 to 3 weeks ago, yeah.
Cam, did you know Stanley Morgan at all?
Oh yeah, that's my big bro, man. He actually he kind of brought me in as a DV when he was playing receiver at Nebraska. I always tried to go against him. Just being, like I said, the competitor that I am. And I promise you, if you ask him and do an interview, he'll tell you that I was always the first one to try to knock out Stanley Morgan just because he was a superstar on the team. But I just had to solidify myself and show them that this freshman wasn't afraid to come in and work.
Coach just kind of said that Stanley is a pretty beloved teammate here for the way he practices and stuff. Did he kind of set the pace for you there at Nebraska, where you saw the way he brought it every day and it was kind of something that you followed?
Most definitely, you could say that. That was someone I actually looked up to, even though he was on the offensive side. But as a leader and just as a person that never see quit, it doesn't matter what he went through. Family-wise, school-wise, football-wise, it didn't matter out that outside stuff. Once he stepped on that field, he was a problem. And that's a problem he didn't want to deal with.
Your head coach is a Nebraska Hall of Famer. Do you have
Yes, sir.
Do you have any knowledge of Zach Taylor's career as a quarterback for the Cornhuskers?
I kind of do, I can say. He made sure of that.
What did he share?
Honestly, he was probably one of the best quarterbacks to come through Nebraska.